back from the dead.
Hello guys, today I'm going to be making a tutorial of how I do my teleporter, the dual teleporter system in my PvZ World. If you want to do it, follow my lead, follow the steps I tell you right here, right now. The first step you want to do is get an allow block, so you can actually place like an item like on top of it. But right after you get it, place it down in the spot you want your teleporter to be. And then you type the coordinates where it is, because you're going to need it for like next step. So type your coordinates. If you don't know how to get your coordinates, share your coordinates, go to game settings, and it should be like position or something. I don't really know what it's called at the moment, but it is there. Turn it on. Next you want to do is place down your teleporter location, like where you want your teleporting pad to be. And then do what I do right here and put down a command block, turn it to repeat, leave it unconditional, and then put it on always active. And then do as the commands as follows. So just follow what I do in the command block. Where you see me typing my numbers in, those are the coordinates of where your allow block are. So you're going to want to place those right there where I'm typing my numbers in, because the numbers I'm typing in are not going to be useful to you, most likely. But you do that, then you place down another command block. And then wherever you want the person to teleport to, get those coordinates down right now. Type those coordinates in right here, right now. So, because that's what you're going to be putting in the second command block that you just placed. So yeah, get your coordinates. After you got your second pair of coordinates down, make sure you have them down, and then go to wherever you place your other command blocks at, and then put chain, conditional, and always active, because that's gonna be like testing if the other command block is true. Like this block is placed at that wherever your allow block's at. Okay, and then this command block, type the commands I put in here. Oh, and then the tag I'm putting in this command, it's not required, but in the showcase I'm doing this tag because it's my PvZ world, so I want it to only be zombies that are like people with the zombie tag to actually be getting teleported through the teleporter. So yeah, and then remember, these numbers here are your coordinates. Type in your coordinates, not my coordinates. And then, yeah, just follow the rest of the commands that I'm typing right here. Oh, and if you do want to do like teams like I do, just type these commands as well in the chat. And then, yeah, here you go. Type whatever you want. It doesn't have to be zombies. It could be any tag you want. Blue team, red team, or whatever you want to name it. And at this point in time, your first teleporter should work once you place your block here. Remember, it doesn't have to be glass, it can be any block. I'm just using glass for an example, because it's just my placeholder for the teleporters right now. But as you see right here, it works. So yeah, you can use any block you want to. Alright, here we are. We need 2 teleporters. So yeah, just follow what I do. You gotta have another allow block, and then you gotta type the coordinates of that allow block once again. So yeah, remember to have the coordinates on again. So yeah, get your coordinates of that block, just like you did with the first teleporter. Also, after you get your coordinates, do the same steps as you did for the first teleporter. Once you're done placing down the second teleporter in all of his commands, remember it's the same thing as the first teleporter, of course. But then once you're gonna realize that hey, that's not fair, because 2 teleporters can be activated at the same time. That's where this part comes in handy. So we're at the first teleporter right now in this showcase. So what you want to do is grab the coordinates of your second allow block, where you just got your first coordinates for your second allow block. We're going to put this up here because it's going to test it and see if it's there. Like if it's glass, it'll turn this bedrock. It'll turn it to bedrock up here, so you can't place a second glass up here. So you can't have two teleporters at the same time, because that's not fair if you're having two teams. Once you're done with that, make sure you have your this second command block on chain, conditional, and always active. And then for the commands, you're gonna want to get your coordinates of your first teleporter's allow block, so you can make sure that coordinate gets placed with bedrock. Remember on this command block that you need to put in your coordinates and not mine. And it's gonna, remember, it's the first teleporter's allow block spot. This is where you want to put these coordinates at. Oh, and remember, you gotta do this for both teleporters, so it happened on both teleporters. But now, you'll see right here, if I place a glass right here, on the other side, lo and behold, there's a piece of bedrock right on top of the place where you could place glass at. But after you do that on both teleporters, you're gonna realize something. That is, after you remove that glass, oh no, the bedrock is still there. That's not very good. So yeah, here is the next part you're gonna need to do. This first command block on the top is gonna be the exact same thing as you did for your first command block on the other one, like whenever you're filling it for bedrock. This is gonna be the same exact thing. It's a test for your second teleporter's coordinates. So like from the allow block, test for it on this one. So those coordinates on your second teleporter go here. Alright, the second command block, you put chain, conditional, always active, and you put fill, and then the coordinates of your first teleporter, you gotta type it in twice. So you gotta put your coordinates in of your first teleporter right here, like I'm doing right now. You gotta do it twice, so it'll know to fill in one specific block. And then you're gonna put air, so that you'll fill in the block with air instead of any other block. So you can actually place your glass block there if so needed. And then put 0 after it, and then after you place 0, you're gonna put replace, and then you're gonna put bedrock, so it'll replace only the bedrock and nothing else. So it won't destroy any of your map making or whatever is around your teleporter. So if you go to your second teleporter and place your second piece of glass, you will see that it'll place the bedrock on the other side like it did originally. So, see, it constantly replaces it with bedrock, but then once you destroy the glass, oh, instead of keeping the bedrock, it's now air. See? It's air now. Once you're done with that, you're gonna realize, hey, there's no indicator to see if it's activated or not when I place the piece of glass if there's no glass at all. That's where this part comes in. So, like always, you're gonna place two command blocks into each other. You're gonna put repeat. You're also gonna put it still leave it unconditional, always active. Then you're gonna do test for, and then whatever command block you're at, or teleporter you're at, your coordinates again. So this example, I'm at the second teleporter. So get your coordinates of your second teleporter if you're at the second teleporter. So I'm typing those right now. Type those coordinates in this command block. Whenever you see me typing in glass, remember, whatever this is your activating block. Whatever block you're using to activate your teleporters with, that's what you place that in instead of glass. Unless you're using glass just like me. Remember, second command block, chain, conditional, always active. And then you're gonna fill that spot in of wherever you're teleporting to. So like, whenever you get on the teleporting pad and you teleport to that spot, then yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Fill that with whatever block of your choice. So type the coordinates right there. Remember, you gotta type in your coordinates twice. And then in this case, I'm using respawn anchors. the y coordinate wrong, all you have to do is put it one lower than your actual coordinate. So remember, it's the spot where you're teleporting to in that teleporter. So I'm gonna go ahead and fix it right quick. And now that you see that I fixed it, you'll see it, hey, it works now. And then of course, the first command block here, you're gonna want to put the same coordinates as you did last time. Basically the same exact command block as last time. But instead of testing if there's, well, glass there, it's gonna test if there's air. Once again, the chain command block, remember, chain, conditional, always active. And then, same coordinates as you did with your, filling it with the respawn anchor, like I did last time. But this time, I'm gonna, instead fill it with respawn anchor, instead of filling it with respawn anchors, I'm gonna put it as, netherite blocks. So then now, as you see, if I place a glass, boom, it's there. If I remove it, it's gone. Put it there back, it's there. Remove it, gone. So on and so on. You're gonna do the same process when it comes to teleporting pads as well. Once you did the same thing with the teleporting pads, then go ahead and place, if you go ahead and place this glass at the respective teleporting pad, at a respective teleporter, I mean, you'll see on that specific pad that leads to that teleporter, it will activate along with the teleporter. And if you go through it, you get teleported to the teleporter. And if you see, it's still there. And then if you remove the glass again, both of them will remove. So respawn anchors will turn back to netherite blocks in both the teleporter and the teleporter pad. Here's what it looks like whenever you're waiting on the teleporter. You can't go through yet, but then boom, it's activated. You can go through it. Same can be vice versa. So you're waiting the teleporter, you place the block, someone else can go through this on your team. As you see right here, as my friend goes through it. And yeah, guys, that's how I make my dual teleporter system in Minecraft. I might not have explained it too well. It's because I can't really find proper words and grammar, so yeah. Catch you next video. Peace out, guys.
Dum, ba, da, ba, da.